So I realise that the title of this video sounds a little bit ominous, but I promise everything's okay. I just wanted to make a video today on Father's Day for my children that they can watch many years into the future when they can actually understand videos and things, and that they can look back on and see how things were back now. So right now, as of recording this, at least, it's the 14th of June, so it's not officially Father's Day today, because I've obviously recorded my videos in advance, and it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm living in Reading at the moment with my children, with you, Benji and Kylan, and I guess I just wanted to tell you guys how you are now, which is your children, and you're definitely interesting children because you can be quite frustrating at times, and I think you know that. So there will be many occasions where you will try and push those boundaries and really test the limits of me and your mum, and I think that's perfectly normal. I think that's just a thing that kids do, but you do it really well, both of you. So Kylan, for example, you constantly just laugh all the time. You laugh and smile, which is great, but the problem becomes when you do that when we're trying to tell you off and you just make us laugh. And to be fair, Benji, you do that as well, but not quite as much. But Kylan, try and tell them off, start doing the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that sort of thing to say, right, you need to stop doing that now. No 5, no 4, no 3, and that's what Kylan will do. That's what you do to us. You just say no to everything. If you don't want it, just no 5. You're not going to do that. No 4, 3, not about that life. Benji, you kind of have that really cheeky grin about you, but you're still quite easy to tell off. And I don't mean that in a horrible way. I just mean that actually it's quite nice because you know when you've done something wrong. Whereas Kylan just doesn't care. You kind of just go, nah, I'm not interested. Whereas Benji kind of accepts, okay, I've done wrong. I need to go to my room or I need to go on the naughty step. Kylan's he's so chilled about life. He's too chilled about life. And I say it's weird making this video because I'm obviously talking to my children, but I'm obviously talking to you guys as well, my subscribers, so it's very hard to know how to word things, I suppose. That said, even though you frustrate me sometimes and you really push those boundaries, I continue to be proud of you boys every single day, more and more. Like, for example, Benjamin, your speech is coming on so well, and right now, if you're watching this many, many years into the future, and you're talking perfectly fine, you might be thinking, what on earth is my dad talking about? But we've probably explained to you had speech delay, and you've got speech delay now. And nowadays, you just talk so much. And there are still times we don't understand you, I admit. But your speech is coming on leaps and bounds from what it used to be. And Kylan's obviously talking a lot more as well. And it's strange having children talking to you when I've been so used to just having babbling and crying and screaming rather than actual words coming out. It's brilliant and I love it. And I almost worry about the teenage years, because when you get to that point, I imagine you're both going to be talking absolutely loads, and we're going to have arguments, there's going to be shouting, and there's going to be disagreements, but at the end of the day, I think everything will still be okay, and that is because, ultimately, not much you can do about this, but I'm your dad, I ain't going anywhere, so you're kind of stuck with me, you kind of got to put up with me, and I'm only 23 at the moment. As of recording this, there's a lot for me to learn in life, and there's a lot I've experienced in life as well, so obviously I want to pass that on to you guys, and I will as you grow, and I want to support you in whatever you want to do, assuming it's legal. I want to support you with doing that. I want to do my best for you, and I want you to do your best for you as well, whatever that is. If you want to travel the world, if you want to go to uni, learn to drive, whatever it is, I really want to just help you boys, because obviously you mean the world to me and your mum, but this is primarily about me and you boys. I really just wanted to make this video really just so you boys could watch it in the future for me, but present for you as you're watching this, which will be that I've recorded this in the past. It's really confusing, that whole timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly ball of stuff. Benjamin, you're about to start primary school. This coming September 2019, you're going to start your life never ending in education, and I'm sorry. Don't blame me and don't blame your mum. It's the law. I promise we don't have a choice. Although if we did have a choice, I'd still put you in education. But, it's crazy. You're starting primary school. I remember when you were like this, well, I'd say small baby. You were quite a big baby, but you were a little boy. And now you're this 4-year-old. You're talking, you're walking, you're hitting. You're just doing all these normal children things, and it's crazy. And I just can't believe you're starting school. It honestly astounds me. You are going to primary school, and I feel a little bit sorry for you because I have bad memories of school and it sucks. But, long term, it's great for you because you're going to learn loads of things. You're going to make new friends. You're going to fall out with people as well. That happens. But ultimately, hopefully, you're going to learn what you want to do with your life, where you want to take your life and what you want to do, because the world is your oyster, as they say. You can do pretty much whatever you want. Kylan, you're nearly 2. This coming August, you're 2 years old. Absolutely crazy. I remember the day you were born. You panicked me and your mother so much. I won't talk too much about that because that's a video for another time. But you were tiny. You were like really small. I mean, you didn't even fit in the clothes that we originally bought you. We had to get something else. And it's just I just can't believe it. I mean, you're still small now, to be fair to you, mate. You really are. And I think you've got that from your mother. And I was a small child as well. I did have some growth spurts. I got a lot bigger as I got older. But if you're going to be small for a long time, then I can only apologise for that, because there's not a lot I can do about that other than maybe try and stretch you. But I think that's a little bit illegal. People look at you and think, hang on a minute, why are you so small? You're talking, you're walking, and everything else. And then we tell people he's 2, and they're like, no, he's not. He's not 2. He's too small for that. No, he really is. He's nearly a 2-year-old, and they just don't believe us. But, you know, I hope you do grow. I hope now you're watching this. You're probably watching this, and you're really tall. Like, you're probably like 6 foot something, and you're like, what is my dad talking about? I was never small. And I can assure you, you were very small, or you are very small right now. Bit of a mishmash video, and I say it's Father's Day here in the UK, and I really just wanted to make this message for you boys, Kylan and Benjamin. I do hope life is treating you well. I hope I'm still alive as you're watching this, because that might be a bit weird. I'm not planning to like let you guys know about this video like too late in your life, but you know, old enough that it's gonna be decent enough to make sense, I suppose, and things like that. But it's going to be so interesting when you watch this back, and to see where you are now in life and things like that, and where life has taken you, and I guess me as well. But I just want to say, you know, Happy Father's Day. Is that something people say? I don't know, but if it's not, I'm starting it. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, including myself and including my own dad. And yeah, I mean, it's a strange day, really, Father's Day. I think, in my opinion, it's just an excuse for more presents, a bit like Valentine's Day, but I'll take it because I'm now a father, so I get presents.